Hi, hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to D's Divinity, D's Divine Tarot. Thank you for joining in with me today. Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome back to all the former subscribers and welcome to all the new subscribers. Once again, thank you all for joining in with me today. As you see from the title of the video, we're going to go ahead and dive into this beautiful Motd. Before we do, it should go without saying, please check the description box for any information that you may want or need to know. And if you have any questions, do not hesitate to let me know. As it states in the description box, these readings are intended to be timeless. Time and energy are fluid, meaning you could have already gone through this, you may currently be going through this, or this may be a prophetic message to come if you decide to embrace and embody the energy or advice that Spirit has for you within the reading or readings. Please keep in mind that they are general. Not all may apply to you, and that's perfectly okay. Take what does, let the rest fly. It may be a message for someone else. I may not even be talking to you nor about you. I may be talking to or about someone to whom you're closely connected, friend, family, or foe. I do not know. Only you know your life, so use your free will and discernment to determine that. All right? We do not subscribe to gender roles over here. However, you will hear me say he and or she in reference to masculine and or feminine energy. It just depends. So once again, flip-flop yourself as you need to, reverse the roles as you need to, but do not force that shoe to fit if it's not meant for you. I am not responsible for your feet, your toes, nor them currents hurting because you want to force something that's not for you. All right? Finally, I am big on numerology. Whether or not I call it out, but if and when I do, I intend for it to maybe resonate with your life path number, the day or month that you're born, maybe even the house you want to pay particular attention to in your natal chart. I have no idea, y'all. It could just be confirmation, that you need to pay attention at that time. Whatever. Take it as you will, all right? So we are utilizing the Secret Language Animals Oracle and then the Animal Spirit, okay? They have been blessed, but let's get a quick word of prayer before we just dive on into this, shall we? To the Most High, Heavenly and Divine, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, I come to you saying thank you. Thank you so very much for this day, for this opportunity. Thank you for these blessings. Thank you for using me as a clear and open channel to bring forth the messages to the collective, straight and clear, no chaser. Thank you for the voice of reason, the insight, awareness, the mental stability. Please remove me and ego and allow the whole truth and nothing but to help us all to evolve, to prosper, to grow. As always, I pray that the message uplifts, enlightens, strengthens, protects, nurtures, nourishes, whatever the viewer may need at the time of viewing, and may it play out in their lives for any and all involved for the highest good, as I know you will see fit. For all these blessings I come, ask and give thanks yet again. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and see what Spirit has for us today. What do you have for the Divine Feminine? Oh, listen, we're talking about the Divine Feminine. Some of y'all may be trying to work on or focusing on that. I have no idea. That's not what was meant to come out, but hey. And then we have 24 Condor, and I'm sorry about that glare, y'all. Hold on. All right, hopefully that's a little better. Still kind of a glare, but whatever. Oh, wait. The number 24 potentially being a 6. With the Condor, that's the vulture type of energy, right? So it's like scorpionic energy in a sense of death, rebirth, regeneration, right? Getting rid of what no longer suits you or serves you, closing out cycles, breaking chains is what I hear. You see the rest of what the card says, reflects your perspective and release, and that's exactly what it is. You got to let go for the balanced, most highest form can come through, all right? It's balance all within, everywhere, with the 2, the 4, and then of course the potential 6. It's like, but you have to choose, okay? Nobody's gonna force you. And then fly away to the new, into the new. I'll get to the reading of these in just a minute. Let's see what the bottom of the deck energy is. Oh my God. Oh my God. What did I just say? Look at balance. And then 32 potentially being a 5. That's all about movement, change, growth. Weaving your web of design, of creation. It's different. That's crazy. It's going back to the condor and the reflection or perspective part of it. And it's different. They want you to have a different point of view. Let's see if I can move this out the way a little bit. I think that's just the way that it's going to be. Sorry, y'all. Hold on. Okay. There we go. That's better. Yeah. And that's just what it is. That's the message. Well, look, let's see what they got. What they got. I feel like it's something too that you may need to be, that's going to be brought to the surface for you to further reflect on. Maybe what it is that you're needing to release if you don't have an idea already. Because something is kind of blocked here, you know, that enlightenment and awareness potentially that is coming through here, because it's like this light behind this condor is the same, almost like globe, or orb, if you will. It's like shining a light, and you know, they be seeing 360 degrees, right? They see it all. So it's like, that's what I feel like, that's what you may be needing to do, is really change your perspective, let go of what's been blocking you from really seeing the truth, from allowing this enlightenment to come through, or something like that. I don't know. Let's see what this is. What is this? What is this? And then, wow. And then we got the Phoenix in reverse, and the wow, and the sea serpent. Oh my gosh, if this isn't screaming cycles, I don't know what. It's like this transformation. Y'all already know the Phoenix is the ultimate transformation. It's beautiful if you allow it. But with this being in reverse, it's like, that's probably why this enlightenment is not really coming. It's not being able to be perceived, because something is blocking it. Something, someone, I don't know. Could be a behavior, ideation. With the sea serpent, it's just like, I'm hearing, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But then again, it's like, you can't keep doing this. It's the definition of insanity. Doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results. Find out which end of the spectrum you lie and figure it out. But this is both high vibe, like spirit energy. Something needs to be unraveled, to be seen, really seen for what it is. I'm not sure what that means for you, but that's what I'm getting. It's like somebody's vision is blocked. Dang, for me to just stutter like that. Somebody's vision is blocked. You may need to do the 6th chakra, work on that, like focus your meditations and your healing frequencies. And if you listen to Solfeggio beats, you may want to focus on the 6th, 3rd eye chakra. Okay? Something about that. That's crazy though. And then bottom of the deck we have, ooh, this has been popping up quite a few. I'm telling you, it's like something is really needing to come to the light from the dark, or receive enlightenment. That's just what I keep hearing. But there needs to be like an alignment or something like that. And then the way that this is about to aspect the other bottom, the golden spider orb, it's like, for some of you, I feel like there's a need to, mean, I hear something like revisit the past. Maybe that means something from your past is coming back that you need to maybe gain a new perspective or see a little bit differently, or something, whether it's a behavior or whatever that you, in regards to how you move and groove or used to in the past, is what you're needing to reflect on to change in this 32 potential 5 energy, so that you will better be able to weave your web of design in whatever creation this is. And that may be what has been blocking you, if you feel like, because a little bit I get a stuckness energy out of this golden orb spider, and that's likely why that phoenix is reversed as well, because I feel like, it's like I said, it's something, I don't know what, but it just feels like something is like hindering you or blocking you, those of you who I'm connected to for this message, and keeping you from changing, moving forward, you know what I'm saying, transforming. I generally just try to read these, and they're sometimes long enough in and of themselves, but I do want to read that Phoenix, especially since it came in reverse. So let's go ahead and get into these readings, shall we? Beginning with, I guess we'll start with the Condor. And just pass. Let's see. This is air energy as well, so you may potentially be dealing with an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. The golden orb spider, I believe, is fire, so it could be, especially with that Phoenix, definitely could be a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sage that you're dealing with, whoever, it really doesn't matter. Sea serpent, I get some water, but that's spirit energy too, so it could be honestly anybody. All right, Condor 24. Cycles, reflection, perspective, release, pages 80 through 81. Peaceful sky warrior, sacred custodian, keeper of the land, the California condor soars in great circles high above the desert shrub. His discerning gaze and mighty black wings extend out from his body, catching the thermals that take him ever higher. His upward spirals are never ending, for he is one with the great circle of life. Condor is a vulture species that was once found along the entire Pacific coast of the Americas. Along with eagle, condor shares the sacred title and mystical powers of the great thunderbird of the heavens, and they have thunderbird of the heavens in quote. Among certain native tribes of North America and the Peruvian Andes, the largest of the North American bird tribe, condor stands over 4 feet from head to tail and weighs up to 18 pounds, with a wingspan cover of 9 feet. Condor soars to altitudes of 15,000 feet and travels up to 150 miles a day in the quest for his next meal. Like others in the vulture family, condors eat mostly carrion, which is dead animals, and in doing so serve a great role in the ecosystem as part of nature's team of cleaners. While perhaps thought by some to be dirty, condors pride themselves on cleanliness. They bathe often, spend hours preening and smoothing their feathers, and even clean themselves after eating by rubbing their heads through grass or leafy tree branches. They journey as a pair who mate for life and produce only a few young over a lifetime, taking time to care for each for many months before letting it venture off on its own journey toward the sun. So the message, and that sun is enlightening me, y'all. I'm telling y'all, that's that same energy in that golden orb spider, which we're getting ready to get to in a minute. But it says, the condor circles high in silence, calling you to new heights of personal awareness and deep connection to natural cycles and rhythms of your life. As a sensitive leader turned into the subtle currents of existence, Condor brings you the gifts of patience, perspective, and vision. She offers her deep understanding of the importance of change to allow the greater picture of your life to unfold. Following nature's cycles, together you see that change is constant. Getting into that golden orb spider, right? With that 32 potentially being a 5. Anyway, following nature's cycles, together you see that change is constant and not to be feared, but rather embraced. Each piece of your story can be lovingly honored for the gift it brings before it is released back into the greater circle of creation. Now is a powerful time for you to honor the need for quiet, solitude, and open yourself to the positive power of change. Take yourself to the high mountain and pray. Allow the rising thermals to clear away the energy of your daily life and give you a chance to see the greater picture unfolding before you. Examine your life from an elevated view, and you will know in your heart what now needs focus for the path of your future self, and what parts of your journey you are now coming to an end. What parts of your journey are now coming to an end. Honor each of the role it has played and be grateful for this opportunity to lovingly let it go. Open your heart to the new and allow the universe to deliver your needs to you in unexpected ways. You need not chase or hunt. Now is the time for receiving and making the very most of what is already before and within you. What resources and opportunities are already here, ready to be honored and brought to full fruition. And I like to look at this as an affirmation, but it is what it is. It's a little message that they leave you with. It says, within the quiet sanctuary of my being, I celebrate the sacred gift of life. Within the quiet sanctuary of my being, I celebrate the sacred gift of life. Okay, moving on to, I went too far. Golden Orb Spider 32, pages 99 through 101, powerful. Messenger, balance, awareness, design. The sun sets in the forest. A golden silken thread drops from a tree branch connecting to the base of a small bush. A nimble form descends down the line to a halfway point, then shoots another golden strand at an angle, connecting to the bark of a fallen tree. Positioning herself in the center, she silently weaves a great circle around her, intricate, balanced, and strong, stretching far beyond her body, but ever connected to the source. I am Spider. To the Native American, Spider is the grandmother, the messenger and wisdom keeper. She is the dream catcher and the living link to both the past and the future. Spider is thought to be responsible for teaching humans how to weave. To many ancient peoples around the world, Spider plays a vital role in connecting the energy of the spirit world with that of the human world through her quiet weaving of the web of life. Golden Orb spiders get their name from the shimmering hue of their spider silk. This silk, which is made from water, is known to be tougher than Kevlar and up to 5 times stronger than steel. Female orb spiders build the world's largest webs, often over a meter in diameter, which serve as home, hunting ground, food storage, and incubator of eggs. When a male spider comes courting, he must carefully pluck the outer strings to announce himself in order to avoid being eaten. The female will lay 100 or more eggs in the womb of the web, and the male will fertilize them before dying shortly thereafter. The female will live through the season but will pass away long before her young hatch into the world. From the moment they are born, baby spiders will begin weaving webs of their own into the story of life. I just heard seed of life too. It's like it goes on and on and on and on, passing on that wisdom. So the message: Dream weaver, balance keeper, co-creator and connector of life. When Spider visits your path, she brings valuable guidance to help you consciously design the life you truly came here to live. As Spider crafts her web to draw to her all that she needs, she comes with the reminder that you are the weaver of your own life story. More powerful and creative than you may realize. Now is the time to clear your mind and ask yourself quite simply, what do I really want to create? Start from the center of your being and imagine drawing together all the aspects of the life you truly wish to live. Consider the different elements of home, nourishment, creative work, family, love, friendship, prosperity, as well as your special contribution to humanity and the earth. Choose consciously and creatively. Stretch yourself to see beyond the webs you may have woven yesterday into a great colorful vision, knowing that as you dare to dream, this vision begins to materialize. The more conscious you become of your interconnection to all of life, the more powerfully you will begin to draw to you all that you need, turning the visions of your dreaming into reality of your being. Spider is your ally, consciously creative, intimately connected. Embrace your connection to the great web of life. And then the affirmation they leave you with is, I awaken the dream weaver who sees beyond limits. Today is a powerful day to dream. I awaken the dream weaver who sees beyond limits. Today is a powerful day to dream. All right. All right, so moving into the Phoenix. Pages 180 through, looks like 183. And it's funny because the sea serpent is right after it, so I guess we'll read that too. But anyway, Phoenix. It says freedom from suffering and past karma, reincarnation. The Phoenix represents the transformation of our past. It doesn't mean running from it, denying it, or, quote, burning bridges, end quote, with rage. The Phoenix employs an advanced technique described in yoga as the burning of impurities through practice and dedication, or tapas. The essence of the phoenix is with us when we realize we have been suffering too long and something must change. We take a stand and decide to live consciously instead of being driven by the unconscious mind and its long list of fears and aversions. At that very moment, the spark of the phoenix is lit, and the great bird helps us burn through our baggage. We no longer run from who we are, what has happened to us, or what we have done. The quote stuckness, I told you I was feeling that, right? The quote stuckness and quote dead weight and quote fall into the ashes, and a lightness and clarity emerge. As the stagnancy continues to smolder, the phoenix lifts our spirits up and up, and we begin to recognize ourselves again. We may catch a glimmer in our eye that wasn't there before. Look closely. It's a sign the fire of transformation is upon your wings. I love that. But again, remember, it's in reverse for some, so there's still kind of a hesitancy, stagnancy, that stuckness, that cycle going round and round, on and on, that you're gonna have to work on breaking. All right, if you're trying to make it a battle, if you want that change, and if you're trying to create a new web of design. All right. So the phoenix in the first chakra. It says the ancient yogis believe that our heaviest karmas reside in the first chakra. This earthen center is also called Muladhara, or our root. The ascent of the phoenix begins here, or the ascent, I guess, of the phoenix begins here, and as the entanglement of karmas is slowly burned, it rises from the ash toward the navel center. Again and again, it makes this journey from first to third chakra, purifying our essence, freeing us from the past. I like that. We need to get that up right, though, for those of you who you may find yourself in this repetitive cycle, going insane, quite literally. So let's move on to the sea serpent. Speaking of cycle, pages 184 through 187. It says healing emotional wounds, expressing desires. The sea serpent represents the energy of expression. Whether it's emotions, creativity, sensuality, or desire, the sea serpent helps us move and direct our energy into a healthy current. When the essence of this card is in balance, we express ourselves creatively and sexually without fear or shame. We know what we desire most. Our hearts are at ease and our relationships are meaningful and enduring. We loosen the grip of self-judgment and we let the cool waters of forgiveness in to heal our wounds. When the energy of the sea serpent is not yet activated, our emotions and creativity are left in the muddy waters. The current of expression stagnates in some areas of our lives, and in other places it floods. It's important to remember, no matter what the waters of our emotional lives look like, the sea serpent loves us just the same. Like a mother, she wraps herself around us in a gesture of protection. She supports us as we learn to express our true natures. The sea serpent in the second chakra. It says, the subtle energy of the sea serpent occupies the area of the Svasthana chakra, located deep within the pelvic bowl. And I'm telling y'all, that's that scorpionic energy, y'all. Scorpio rules the second chakra. It says, located deep within the pelvic bowl, this chakra is known as our center of creativity and desire and is associated with the water element. Svasthana translates as, quote, in her own abode, end quote. And y'all, that's crazy because abode, without going into a whole deep tangent, when I was looking up the deeper meaning of the Ankh and everything, as you may or may not know, the top of the Ankh is essentially the womb. That's the feminine essence and prominence, right? That is source. That is origin and abode. That is the womb, which is the second chakra. So it makes sense. Anyways, it says, Svasthana translates as, quote, in her own abode, end quote, indicating this chakra is the home of the Divine Mother or Kundalini herself. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. It's powerful. All right. I thought about reading that hummingbird, but I don't know, might as well, right? Let me find it, y'all. Let's see. We gotta go to the ear. Oh gosh, here we go. Let's see, there we go. Hummingbird, pages 160 and 161. It says, positive, enthusiastic, spiritually resourceful. Inside the tiny hummingbird resides an endless well of energy and positivity. The hummingbird's secret is that it has learned where to gather nectar, and it returns to these sources daily for nourishment and rejuvenation. This sacred elixir springs from many sources, but usually involves nature, creativity, and exploring spirituality. Follow the way of the hummingbird and you cannot go wrong. Every droplet of life becomes sweet, every moment worth savoring. It says, when in balance, smart, curious, and loves to learn. When out of balance, pushy, insistent, sharp. To bring it to balance, take a class. Yeah, what you about to learn? Some of y'all really may want to, I just heard basket weaving, or learn how to do some type of weaving, whatever. That may be what you're looking deeper into. You're going to find parts of you there. So whatever it is you're interested in, whatever design-based, I was about to say business or practice that you're interested in doing, do it. Because it will bring balance. That is where you're meant to be. And that's, again, where you will find you in your true authenticity, especially if it's calling to you, okay? That will help you get out of that stuckness and transform or change or whatever it is you're trying to do. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. I pray that it resonates with you. If it does, you know what to do. For those of you who are new, that means comment your testimonies down below. You never know how this may help someone grow, but especially including yourselves. And I pray that's what you're here for. Whether or not someone comes to mind, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so very much for doing so. I truly appreciate you. If you want to join me for another day, you can check the link in the description box below. I pray to see you there. If not, please take care. Until the next one, y'all be easy. Don't forget your love and light. It truly makes everything all right. Deuces.